You're looking for a compression molded part, but you don't have real tight tolerances. It's a bigger part. It could be a part that's made from a very difficult material to mold because it can handle the higher diameters. We don't have to worry about the material flowing into the cavity. It's already in the cavity. Basically, for bigger, heavier parts, low volume run, because the molds will tend to be cheaper. Compression molding is a two-piece mold. And you'll see here that you have a parting line, which means that half of the part is in the top of the mold and half of the part is in the bottom of the mold. This is the simplest form of molding, the cheapest molds that you can make because there's less technology. What we do in compression molding is we have a cutout in the mold that represents the size of the part. It's a rectangle, and in that mold we put a load, a specific piece of uncured material that we lay in the cavity. And when the mold comes together, it squashes that under heat and pressure, and it fills out the cavity to yield the part. We can do maybe 3 feet by 7 feet. That would be the biggest. The smallest molds we run are probably 12 by 12 inches. Like I say, larger parts, small quantity. This is also a compression molded part. The parting line is right here. It goes right down here, and you can see that half the part is made in the upper plate and in the bottom plate. There's a core that goes in here that forms the part. The cure time is longer, it's about 20 minutes. Our bigger parts, 1 cavity mold, maybe 2 to 4 cavity molds, so you don't produce that many pieces an hour, but your tool cost is very low. The one thing with this is after you mold it, you have to trim it. There are trim grooves. And when we take this out, there's a lot of flash here, so that has to be removed by hand. So there is some labor after it's been molded. It's basically left for heavy industry, heavy parts with a lot of material. And we use it for all types of industries, agriculture, transportation. This was a part for a bomb site during World War II. So molds can run anywhere from $1,000 to $20,000. It all depends on how big the part is, how complex it is. All tooling that we manufacture is hardened steel. Company philosophy is we're not a company that just makes rubber parts. We're a company that gets involved with you. We don't design parts, but we give you design assistance. We don't design formulas per se, or compounders do that, but based on the feedback we get from our customer, we give that to our compounders and they come up with a formula that will meet your specifications. We are very customer focused. If you can go down the street and probably get a great part from someone else, but it may be exactly what you asked for, not what you need. What it means is you've designed a part or picked a material that you think is ideal for your application. We look at it, and with our expertise of 106 years, we can come back to you and say, hey, I think you may want to look at this and why. Now, we never ever talk down to our customers. We engage them. We say to them, look, I respect what you've done and I like your design, but here's something I think would be more appropriate for your application. I can tell you that our success on new jobs, if not 99.9, it's 100%. Once we commit to make something for you, very, very rarely will we ever have to do it a second time. We always say, let all your rubber problems be minor problems.